I really appreciated how much they incorporated a lot of fun activities, and it was a really fun week. But they also were encouraging us as young adults to be faithful Christians.
Some of my fondest memories about the Called Conference would be the fellowship and the field games. The fellowship during my time was really joyous. Walking around Moscow with your group, introducing yourself to the speakers, hanging out with people in your group, people outside of your group, hanging out with your leaders. These were all really encouraging things.
There's kind of a community surrounding it, and a lot of the people that I ended up meeting at Called Conference, I met later on in college attending New St. Andrews, and it was kind of fun to form those relationships in high school, just at summer camp.
You come to Called Conference to learn how to shape culture. You're having a lot of fun in a community with a bunch of like-minded, similar-aged people, and at the same time, you are learning from a lot of very wise and theologically sound men who want to raise you up and teach you how to shape culture and do that in a joyful manner.
My name's Chris Canella.
Sarah Good.
Ezra Lortz.
Dexter Kaufman.
Alita Edmonds.
Beatrice McIntosh.
I'm originally from the East Coast.
Texas.
Oregon City, Oregon.
Seattle, Washington.
Oregon City, Oregon.
From Moscow, and I've lived here my whole life.
One of the most encouraging things about the Called Conference was getting together with a bunch of like-minded Christians, people with very different backgrounds, but we all shared in common our love for God. And it was really fun to be able to work with all of them, work together as a team in various competitions and learning alongside one another and having Bible studies together.
I think one of the most impactful things for me personally was being able to meet kids my own age who had my same beliefs, same goals, just really the feeling of community that exists here that I wasn't really able to find other places.
The talks were given by men who really knew the scriptures. They loved God, but they also loved to teach. And you could just see that in how they taught. We all heard things that we needed to hear at a time when we really needed to hear it.
You won't find teaching like this, you won't find people like this, you really won't find an experience like this.
You're going to meet some pretty amazing people. Not only that, but you're going to be encouraged as a Christian, as a young adult, in who God has called you to be.
But more than anything, what I think was really, really unique about the Called Conference as opposed to other Christian summer camps is that it takes place in the heart of downtown Moscow. It's not off in a remote location where they separate the high school students from the rest of the world and it's kind of a little community separated experience. They do it right downtown, and that's something that you don't get at a lot of summer camps. And so Called Conference really gives you that opportunity to start feeling that independence and start feeling that pressure.
You should come to Called Conference 2024 because you were designed by God to lead and to shape culture, and there's no better other place to practice that than at the Called Conference. It's not only going to be helpful to you, but you're also going to have a great time. So I'm hoping to see you out there.